There is an old World War II trick that worked so fast, so clean, and so reliably that soldiers trusted it more than some of their weapons. It didn't need electricity. It didn't need training. And once you set it up, anyone trying to sneak into your space was instantly exposed. No drama, no noise, no chance for them to slip away unnoticed. What makes it wild is that this same simple method still works today. And honestly, most people walk right past it without even realizing the power it holds. This is one of those survival gems hiding in plain sight. A forgotten defense method that protected homes, outposts, and supply routes when every second counted. And if you use it today, it still shuts down intruders with the same efficiency soldiers relied on 80 years ago. During World War II, troops often had to hold positions with limited manpower. They didn't always have the luxury of patrol dogs, alarms, or guards who could stay awake through the night. So they created a defense trick built on human instinct. Something no enemy could quietly bypass. Soldiers stretched thin wire or natural cord around the perimeter of their camp, but not as a trap. Instead, they hung everyday items on it. Tin cups, metal lids, empty canteens, spare mess tins, anything that made noise when disturbed. It became the cheapest, smartest early warning system of the war. This wasn't just random noise-making, it was strategic. The moment someone tried to creep in, the vibration sent those objects rattling. Troops were instantly alert and ready before the enemy even realized they'd been detected. No technology, no batteries, no complicated setup. Just physics, tension, and a bit of soldier creativity. And here's the real twist. This wasn't only used on battlefields. Civilians across Europe used the same trick to guard basements, barns, stairways, hidden rooms, and supply storage. It became a quiet code shared by survivors who couldn't afford to be caught off guard for even a moment. Modern people often rely on motion sensors or cameras, but all of that can fail when power goes out, batteries die, or technology glitches. This simple tension line method doesn't break down. It's immune to darkness, weather, or silence. Anyone stepping into it gives themselves away instantly. The reason it still works is because it taps into something universal. Humans can't move perfectly without disturbing space around them. Whether it is a burglar, a trespasser, or just someone sneaking around your backyard, they naturally brush or bump into low lines. And when they do, that vibration has no mercy. It announces them long before they expect it. It's the same physics that helped soldiers survive nighttime infiltrations in Italy, North Africa, and the Pacific. A single line with noisemakers saved more lives than some high-priced equipment. The secret wasn't just the items on the line, it was where and how they placed it. They kept it slightly above ankle level, because an intruder scanning the ground looks for holes, rocks, or traps, not a thin string stretched through the night. Combine that with the fact that you cannot see a thin cord at night, and you had a perfect early warning system. They added tension to the line so even a light graze would travel across it. This turned every suspended item into a vibration sensor that reacted instantly. Soldiers even put different objects in different sections. A metal cup made one sound, a canteen made another. They could tell from the noise where exactly the intruder had crossed. It wasn't magic, just smart, tactical awareness built from necessity. Here is where this old survival wisdom becomes incredibly practical. You don't need to recreate a battlefield. You simply adapt the principle. A low line or cord stretched between strategic points in your yard or around your storage areas can give you awareness long before someone gets too close. You can hang small objects that move easily. Bottle caps, light key rings, a couple of metal washers, anything that rattles when touched. The idea is not to build a noisy circus. It is to create a quiet perimeter that instantly alerts you if something is moving where it shouldn't. You can run the line behind shrubs, between posts, or along your home's backside where intruders expect privacy. You can also use it indoors to alert you if someone tries to open a door quietly at night. A thin tension line behind the doorframe attached to a light item gives you an audible signal before they are fully inside. This approach doesn't replace modern systems. It supplements them. It gives you another layer, one that does not depend on electricity, strong Wi-Fi, or a smartphone. One that gives you awareness even during power outages or emergencies when criminals take advantage of darkness. Legacy of survival isn't just about old methods. It is about understanding why they worked and applying their wisdom to modern life. That is exactly what makes this technique so powerful. It is portable, simple, invisible, reliable. It doesn't care about weather, time of day, or technology failures. Survival is not about gadgets. It is about awareness. Soldiers in World War II figured out how to create awareness even when exhausted, overwhelmed, or operating in total darkness. You get to borrow that knowledge for everyday life. Think about how many modern alarms can be hacked, jammed, or bypassed. Meanwhile, a simple cord and a metal washer cannot be negotiated with. It reacts, immediately, honestly, every single time. That is the beauty of this forgotten trick. It gives you the kind of early warning that saves you precious seconds. And in real survival scenarios, seconds are everything. This is the kind of knowledge that kept resistance fighters alive during night raids. It helped supply runners move safely through hidden routes. And it protected small homes where families waited out uncertain nights. Today, you can use the same principle without spending more than a few coins. Once you understand how tension lines work, you can tailor them to your space. You can make versions that blend into your environment. You can design indoor setups that only you know exist. You can even take this system camping to guard your tent at night. Animals and people both trigger vibration. It works in forests, backyards, cabins, and apartments. This is how old knowledge gives you modern strength. You take something forgotten by most people and make it part of your awareness toolkit. When you strip away the uniforms and tactics, survival during World War II came down to one thing: outsmarting danger before it got close. This tension line alert system is a perfect example of pure, distilled survival thinking. Clean, simple, effective, and now you know it too. If you enjoyed this kind of practical history and want more tools you can actually use, make sure you subscribe to Legacy of Survival and share this video with someone who might need it. The more we learn from the past, the stronger we become today.